first got married, people would say like, oh, your husband's a robot. He's such a robot. And it's like, they see that. They think that he just goes and wins and he's like, you know, on autopilot, but he's not. It's like this constant struggle to be better, to win.
A lot of people are like, oh, I'd love to shoot guns, you know, for a living, and shooting guns for a living probably would be a lot of fun. But when you're training, you're not doing stuff that you're good at. That's why you're training, right? Like if you were good at it, you wouldn't need to train. So you go out there for an hour and a half session or 2-hour session, you know, and you're shooting extremely difficult stuff that you're not good at, and there's not a lot of, you know, oh, I really crushed that. You know, it's kind of more like, I got through it. It's like, this is what I've set out to do, and this is how I set out to do it, and I will do it no matter what. You know, the other day, I did not want to go down to the range and shoot at all. And I told my wife that, you know, I'm just like, man, like, just not feeling it today. And she was like, yeah, you know, we've been hitting it pretty hard. And so then she helped me load all the ammo up in the Kawasaki and drive down there and start training, because that's the right thing to do. One of my best friends, Robbie, it's like hard right over the easy wrong all the time, every time, no matter what. So if it's raining and you're supposed to be training, you go train. And if you don't feel like training and you're supposed to be training, you go train. And you don't go to train what you want to train, you train what you're supposed to train. I really think that the guys that really win a lot, the real champions, you know, the people that are able to really go above and beyond when it matters, are the people that do it because it's the right thing to do. So this weekend we have the IWI World Carbine Championship. It was originally intended to be a selection match for the World Championships. So it's going to be a very good train up and test of skills and equipment for August. So IWI is going to end up being very similar to a 3-gun match here in the United States, except only rifle and scored paper. So it's going to be similar to what everyone's used to doing, but the scoring really is going to change things. It's really going to change the way you approach the stages. Very little shooting on the move, much more precision, tight shots. We're going to have 12 stages over the course of 2 days, and it should be a very good evaluation of where I'm at right now and what I need to work on. All right, feeling pretty good. 2. 3. 4. So this is the target. I outlined it with a Sharpie so you can see, but this is the A zone that we're shooting at. It's 5 3/4 inches wide and 12 inches tall here. And then your C zone is outside of that, D zone's outside of that. I did this for the illustrative purposes. When we're actually shooting at them, you can't see where the lines are. You have to just know. If you see a target like this, if you shoot the white target, it's minus 10 points. So it's very, very bad to shoot those. This is generally about 5 to 7 seconds added to your time. This is generally, a C is generally about a half to 1 second added to your time for every one you hit. A D is somewhere between a second and 2 seconds added to your time. So it's very beneficial to shoot the A's. all in all, getting out on the range every day, training hard, getting the work in, and it's one of those situations where it's like, I've always got somebody watching me, so I've got my little boy or my little girl, looking at me. So you got to set the example of, no matter what, you go out and you train, you do the right thing, and you get the work done. So, but it's been going really well.
It says that they're that hot.
Dan as a dad is the best dad that I could have never even imagined. To see Dan, who is the kind of dad that truly cares. He wants to make sure they have all the lessons that he could teach them and then more.
I think, why does this guy not work?
He works. He just... There we go. All right.
To the range.
The training for Worlds, as far as like from outside looking in, it's been consistent and deliberate. So I can predict what Dan's day is going to be like without him even telling me, because I know he's going to get up, he's going to have 3 eggs with avocado and coffee, and then he's going to go and work on the computer for like an hour, and then he's going to go train pretty much the rest of the day. Obviously break for lunch, but the bulk of it is training. So very consistent, predictable, and deliberate.
So the things I've been working on right now, I want to burn all the stuff that I want subconscious and reactive into my mind early on, because that's just a high rep thing where I've just got to do it a lot, so that it's the only way that my mind and body knows how to do certain things, so that I can train the more conscious decisions closer to the match, because those are more mind and shooter in the loop. Like, I'm going to make a conscious decision to do this and then this and then this, and I want this other set of skills to be subconscious. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to see what not only me but the equipment is capable of.
.851 all alpha.
It is an all carbine, all rifle match using AR-15, AR-10, 223, 5.56. But the purpose of the match is to help those who are going to the World Shoot, the SIG World Shoot in Finland this year in 2024, to help them get prepared.
12 stages, 400 scored rounds, targets all the way out to 540 yards. This match was a test of everything that you can possibly do with a rifle.
If you are finished, unload, show clear. I see clear, bolt forward, hammer down, flag or lock it to the rear.
Hits are a little
a little rough, but long range I think went pretty well. There's just a lot going on this stage, so changing different aimings, techniques as you go through, trying to keep everything in the A zone, and then it's just very slick. So a couple of times I went to take the shot and my foot slid out, and the shot, instead of breaking here, broke way over here. So a couple extra shots, but nothing too crazy.
Oh, feeling good. The rain's picking up, so gotta stay focused. You gotta stay in it. We got 3 more stages to go, and these little bitty targets, the small turtle targets, the A zone is this big, and so on that last stage, that sucker was out there at 40 yards. So I just gotta slow down on them to get those hits in the middle, but. Yeah, right now it's just about making sure your equipment stays as prepared as possible, and you stay making good decisions, because it's raining. It's really hard to see the targets with the way that the plastic bags are over the top of them, and but it's all good. We only got 3 more stages left, and then tomorrow there's supposed to be no rain.
Day 2, day 1 went very well. I feel like I'm about 12 points in the lead right now. Today is a lot of really close, short, fast stuff, and 1 long range stage today. So just got to keep up what we're doing and keep getting good hits on these little targets, and it's going well. But guys this morning have already had really big problems with the wind. The wind's picked up a lot, and at 540 yards, every 3 miles an hour wind is about that much drift. So wind calls are going to be very critical, as well as a really good stable position on that long range rifle stage. So gonna be a good day.
It looks so effortless when he's shooting. Everything is so smooth, so controlled. It's really why he's one of the best in the world. We'll see how that gets put to the test in Finland, I guess. See what the results come out, but I would not be at all surprised to see him win the IPSC World Championship.
Stand by!
If you're done, unload and show clear. If clear, bolt forward, hammer down. All right, lock back. All right, up or down.
All right, range is clear. Time 1204.
Hits were bad. Hits were bad.
Alpha Charlie.
Well, with what I saw on the scope, I'll take that. The gun did not want to sit still on these little guys. It's 46 yards to that thing, and it's that big, and the dot just wouldn't get in the middle. So had 3 Charlies on those and 1 on the swinger.
What I would tell Dan is that I'm super proud of you. I know how much you put into all of this and how much weight you carry on yourself for this, winning matches, everything that goes into it. And then also just the day-to-day life, like our day-to-day living, and you taking care of us and leading us. Like, I see it and I appreciate it and I love it and I love you and I'm proud of you.
We gave a round of applause for the ROs, but these guys are who make matches happen. All right, second place, open, Dan Horner.
All right, second place overall, high military. Didn't win the match, but learned everything that we came here to learn and feel really good about it. Probably would have won the match if I had not done a couple of the risky things that I knew were risky, and I'm fine with that. So we've got the path forward to Finland. From here, learned a whole lot, got a really good training plan, like everything's looking good.
What's next?
So next week, we're going straight from this right into Superstition Mountain, which is a giant 3-gun match. So we'll be pulling the pistol and shotgun out over the next couple of days, and then getting on a plane on Wednesday to head to Phoenix.
You gonna win?
Gonna win.